Hello again, I'm so forgetful. I forgot to show you this lot. I just found them on the chair, they were behind me. These ones were deli paper and the textured, the wallpaper just layered up, and then I got mixed some glitter glue I think it was, and sequins and seed beads, and one of my homemade buttons. Made a few of those. I do wish I'd got more room so I could do a little tutorial. These are got my homemade buttons on. These ones are all, look at that little diddy one. Oh yeah, all those that I just showed you, that I hand cut all of those, and some of them do look like you know whose Tattered Florals die. But it was more luck than judgment that they turned out like that. These, oh yeah, these are hand cut because they're all odd. But again, just the paper that I'd used to do texture with on the jelly plate. Supposed to be coming on one day and showing T'other Dee what to do on the jelly plate, because she said she's heard of it but she doesn't really know what one is. So I will try one day, Dee. If you could see the setup that I've got here, it's ridiculous. It's not easy for me. It's not easy to do my jelly printing, never mind I've got my laptop. You know, I've not got a camera to do it with. I have to have my laptop on and the USB cam in, and you stood up on two boxes and in my scissors jar, and it's alright. If you could see it, you would laugh. These ones are just supermarket brown bag, and these are Tattered Florals. I've made loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of these. Well, I haven't got loads left now, but I like making those, and then I've just layered them up with bits of hessian. Some of them's got, no, none of those have. Sometimes I put bits of tulle or bits of fabric, and most of these buttons were from my mother-in-law's button box on these ones. And then these little rolled roses, these are actually really hard, and they were hard to make. They're from the handles off of brown paper bags. I enjoyed making those, but they did hurt my hands to do with them being quite stiff. That's those. These ones are from, it's the Tim Holtz die, and then I just used, well, it's just out of brown paper bag, then I just used it on my jelly plate for a mask, and then after time it like stiffens it all up and you get all pretty papers, so I just kept them and made flowers, just flat ones. Most of the flowers I've been making recently are just flat flowers. And then all of this next lot are, don't know whether you can pick the texture up on that. These ones were put through this because I didn't have a spotty dotty embossing folder, and I've been dying to get one, so I bought myself one in the summer. I've had these flowers made since when I first got my jelly plate, actually, so sort of in the summertime, and they've all been through that. Again, all just flat ones, and Some of them might look especially odd because if I've done them at night time, we sit in the living room with those twinkly lights on, which isn't a good light, so I really can't see what I'm doing, so I have no clue until the daytime what they're going to look like. But that's me, I like that sort of thing, and they're not too bad. Just a wild variety of colours. But I love it. I mean, there's so much you can do when you've got a jelly plate, all different things. And I think, I don't know whether, well, I think a lot of ladies do get like it, because I've heard people say, but you do that much looking at other, excuse me a minute, that much looking at other people's videos and looking for inspiration on Pinterest and different sites and that, and you end up actually not doing a lot yourself. Well, I get like that anyway. That's a pretty one. Well, they're all pretty. I love them all because they're all pretty colours. Now that one's got, I just thought I'd put 3 on. I don't know why, but I did. So yeah, my lovely colours. I know some people will absolutely hate them, but you don't expect everybody to like everything, do you? It doesn't offend me in the slightest. I love them. Personally. Look at all the colours. Makes me happy. Look. Just, I couldn't pick a favourite of any of these. Really could not pick a favourite. Just love them all. I've not even stuck the buttons on in the middle on some of them, but we don't care, do we? No, we don't. Pretties. Look, pretties, pretties, pretties. They're all pretty. So a lot of my jelly prints, some of them I've done just one-sided because I've made some cards. I'll show you the cards another day. Like, see, I'm that behind because I had all that time off in the summer. I've forgotten what I've shown you and what I haven't, but I made a load of cards was the first thing that I did with my jelly plate, jelly prints. So, you know, I've done some just one-sided, but I did double-sided so that they look pretty on the back. I know you know, probably going to stick that on something and you won't see it at the back, but to me that's more pleasing than just it being brown paper. So they are they, and then I haven't done anything with these yet, but I've used bubble wrap. Bubble wrap's one of my favourite things to do on the jelly plate. But you can't throw that away, can you? You can't. It's wrong. You cannot throw it away. And I'd love to know what anybody else does with this, because I haven't done anything with it yet other than cut flowers out. That's my escape for everything. Oh, if in doubt, cut flowers out. So I thought, yeah, I did try hand cutting them, but it was having none of it, so I just ran them through the thingy. So I just like all different things. I don't like to think of myself as a one-trick pony. Maybe I am a one-trick pony because all I do is make flowers, so probably I am, but I don't know, I'm just so enjoying all different things. So I thought they would make some nice flowers. Can't waste it. Oh, good Lord. Throw it out? No. Right, so I'm all caught up now with what I wanted to show you today, I think. Yes, that's that. Just looking round, yeah, and I'll come on another day and show you the cards I've made. So thank you for watching, everyone, and take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye.